Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? Welcome to a special broadcast this afternoon, Memorial Day weekend, and this is Memorial Day, and of course we're so glad that you can join us for this special broadcast. Unfortunately, there is some news that's not making me very happy when I start thinking about the brave men and women who wear the uniform to stand on the front line of freedom for this nation, and of course, especially those who paid the ultimate price over the years, whether World War I or II, the Korean War, to Vietnam, and all the Gulf Wars, and just really take this thing all the way back. But we have some disturbing news today, and that is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, police are investigating a horrible vandalism of the Lawrenceville War Memorial. Look at this, a World War I memorial, and you can see they painted it in red with communist symbols. And this is part of the problem. You can see how they just poured the red paint over this very old memorial. It sits right in the town center square, and they were putting the sickle and the really the Russian and the communist symbols. And of course, that's what's going on in this country. Socialism, communism, they're pushing as hard as they can. Some of them from the left, they disrespect America. And this is the ultimate disrespect on Memorial Day, to disrespect the war dead who died to give us this great freedom. And so we're pretty upset about it. But we've got a veteran with us today. It's going to help us try to deal with this in the appropriate manner, I guess, and that's Chance Gibson. He's with us from simplycleanfoods.net. Chance, is it .net? I think I'm right on that. I'm going to be 100%. Simplycleanfoods.net, is that right?
Absolutely, and happy Memorial Day to you, Pastor, and Brock, and all of our listeners out there. I want to thank every veteran out there that has served and those that are serving now. I thank you for your sacrifice. Without you, our freedoms and the things that we enjoy every day would not happen. So I want to thank each and every one of you out there. Happy Memorial Day.
You know, Chance, it's... and all three of my sons are veterans, and I currently have a daughter-in-law that's a lieutenant in the Navy, and she's about ready to give birth to our seventh grandchild, and they're stationed out in Okinawa right now, so we're excited about that. It's coming up in July, but don't look like I'm going to be able to travel to see this grandbaby because of the coronavirus, but hey, we're just so proud of all the veterans out there, and we're not going to let this get us down, that people would disrespect. I mean, that's the one thing about the veterans. They just shrug it off and say that's part of, comes with the territory. I mean, but we still fight for the freedom for people and this great nation. Isn't that right, Chance?
That's right. And there's an old expression, you can't fix stupid. And that's true. It doesn't matter where you go, in what community, what city, state, or town, there's always going to be someone out there that wants to do harm or wants to do something that's illegal and or, in this case, outright outrageous, right? And so we can't focus on those people. What we need to do is to focus on our families. We need to focus on the Lord. We need to focus on, staying prepared, making sure that what we're doing every single day is furthering the kingdom of God.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So just want to say happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans out there. And, to everybody out there that's also in memory of all of our loved ones that have passed on and went on before us, taking the time to reflect on that. And some of you may have lost loved ones here just recently, maybe within the year, and that pain is being felt today. And we want you to know we're with you, we're praying for you, and we really care. And it's a great nation. Chance, also while we're remembering all of the great men and women in uniform is serving, there's a ship out there right now that has not been to port in 66, today's the 66th day because of coronavirus. That ship can't come to port because there's no virus there. And the president needs to keep that ship clean, and so they can't let them come to port. And you imagine, this is the longest, it broke a record, and there's no end in sight. And so, we got to remember these folks that are out there, and they're doing surveillance out in the open waters. And there's some enemies against America right now. Obviously, Iran threatening us constantly, and then you've got to worry about, you got to keep your eye on Russia and keep your eye on China and keep your eye on Kim Jong-un, and then, you never know who else might be out there. So we got to remember these folks. They're serving proudly.
Yeah, Pastor, we can't let our guard down, not for 1 second. There are those out there that want to see not just the United States, but Israel as well fall. And so we always have to stay on guard. And it is today of all days that we have to understand what our soldiers in uniform are doing every day is to keep us safe. And so, again, we thank them on this Memorial Day 2020 for their sacrifice.
Also, we've got some more breaking news, Chance, and that is there's been a massive recall now. A company by the name of Healthy Choice Bowls, and the company itself, its parent company, is called Congra Brands. Now, at first they thought there was about 77,000 pounds of this Healthy Choice Bowls with small rocks in it. And now they've found out there's several more. There you see the chicken and you see the other one. It's 277 pounds of food that is being recalled. This is supposed to be healthy choice food, and there's rocks all through it everywhere, and it's on several different dishes. So it's a massive recall. And we're talking about people trying to eat healthy, trying to do the right thing. And then you got people sabotaging within the company. We're not sure exactly how it all happened, but it's across several states now. And that brings us to you, because we think about your company, Simply Clean Foods. I mean, what's the ironic is this? This is healthy choices with rocks in it. You've got Simply Clean Foods, and that's the key point. It's organic. It's not GMO. And it's clean. And can you tell some of the folks about your process and some of the people who work for you, which I understand are veterans as well? I mean, give us an insight why Simply Clean Foods is not just a great choice for health, but is also safe.
The key, Pastor, is quality control, right? And so we are very fortunate. We are veteran-owned and operated, meaning our staff here are all veterans from every era you can probably imagine. The key is quality control. It comes down to what we call single ingredients. Healthy Choice, you find these in the freezer aisle. They're like these microwavable meals in these bowls. Well, when you start mixing items together and making these particular products, things can go awry, especially in a big corporate food company like Conagra, for example. So understanding that, you take a little extra time when you're in production to make sure that your food is absolutely the cleanest food on the planet. We do take a lot of pride. It does take a little bit longer, to make sure that in our packaging process and our sealing processes, that everything is just perfect. But you know what? At the end of the day, we have a product out there that we can be very, very proud of. Pastor, I mentioned to you before, we're really excited right now. We just launched 17 new products.
What?
The most popular of all of it, yes, sir, the most popular are the powders. We have now kale powder and wheatgrass juice powder, carrot powder. Now, these are all organic, folks. Everyone that I'm talking about are organic. Strawberry powder, raspberry powder, blueberry powder, banana powder. We have raspberry powder, as well as some dairy and non-dairy powders like whole milk powder. That's a great substitute, especially during times like this when you just can't, get to the store and get fresh dairy. Whole milk powder, vitamin D, amazing product. And if you're lactose intolerant, we have an amazing cashew milk powder and a coconut milk powder that is amazing. Now, all of these are very, very concentrated, meaning it takes very little. My wife and I enjoyed a smoothie this morning that was simply blueberry. It was like a teaspoon of blueberry, a teaspoon of banana, the wheatgrass, a half a teaspoon, the kale, a half a teaspoon, as well as some coconut milk powder and a little bit of ice and spinach. And boy, I tell you, Pastor, I used to want to take a nap. Now I have this energy that lasts and lasts and lasts for hours just because we're putting good, clean, nutritious minerals and vitamins into your body, right? It makes sense versus eating something that is full of carcinogenics like a hamburger or a steak or, barbecue chicken, Yeah, it's Memorial Day, but we got to take care of our temples, guys. We have to take care of our bodies, so let's start there. Also, our new herbs and spices, organic parsley, garlic, cilantro, chives, and basil. We're going to be giving away one pack, it's a 30-day supply, to everyone listening when they place any order. Now here's the catch. You get one per order, but we're not telling you how many times you can order. So you'll get free basil on one order, you'll get free cilantro in the next order, free garlic on the next order, et cetera, et cetera. So we're just really happy to launch these products. They're amazing. They're so full of flavor. And asparagus, we just got this chopped asparagus salad we just made is amazing. And the last product is the potato dices. We just got in little potato dices that are amazing as well. So just really, really excited in a time where some of these other companies are having a hard time sourcing products. We're just so blessed to have good partners that come to us and have these organic offerings. They're amazing.
Folks, I tell you something, Chance has just stepped up his game big time. As you're watching, we're showing you all the different products he has here, and you can see 17 new powdered products that can make into smoothies, plus all these other, and then throwing in the spices. And how come his products are so good? Let's take a look at this video. We'll be right back with Chance and more information in just a moment. Check this out.
Have you been looking for a trusted long-term storable food company? We have a solution for you. Simply Clean Foods is dedicated to providing the best quality food you can buy next to fresh from a farmer's market. Our line of resealable fruits, vegetables, and meats are suitable for everyday use, and you won't have to worry about throwing away valuable groceries ever again. Our food is completely GMO-free, and our stringent quality controls, plus testing for heavy metals, makes us unique in the storable foods market. Simply Clean Foods' primary focus is to bring clean food to people all around the world and change the way we look at freeze-dried food in our daily cooking. When you purchase from simplycleanfoods.net, not only will you be receiving high-quality food, but you will also be supporting veterans in need across the country and those who are affected by natural disasters. Right now, Amazon Prime members will receive fast 2-day shipping. Go to simplycleanfoods.net. That's simplycleanfoods.net. But do it today.
Are you serious? See what I'm saying? Top quality. That heavy metal testing, they go into it as well. So, they're making sure this is all organic, all clean, all tested. Veterans work, all veteran staff, everybody, everything is top of the notch. And again, pick up the phone and call today. You should place an order today. It's Memorial Day. It's a good day to place the order. 737-400-2066. That's pick up the phone and call Chance right now at 737-400-2066. Simplycleanfoods.net. Chance, this is amazing that because you've already got all these great freeze-dried strawberries and all of the bananas, everything that you have. It's so good. It tastes better than, it is the real thing. It's just freeze-dried. You don't, no preservatives. There's no GMO. This stuff is amazing.
What's really awesome, Pastor, about these products, most of them come from South America, where they grow things organically, like I've said before, not because of any other reason than this is the way they've been doing it for generations. And so when you take a product and you freeze dry it immediately after it's harvested. When it's ripe, you lock in those vitamins and those minerals. And so that's why these powders they taste so powerful. The flavor is amazing. I'm going to be sending Pastor you and Heidi and Brock some of these powders, and you'll see how they make you feel. They're truly amazing. I did, and I'm sorry I forget to mention, the way that you get your free herbs and spices is you have to use the promo code BEGLEY, BEGLEY. If you put that into the promo code, the coupon code, you will automatically get those free spices sent right to your door. No limit how many times you can order, only one per order, however, okay?
So, folks, there you go. Use that promo code BEGLEY and get the free herbs and spices that he's going to throw in there with it. I mean, I can't wait. I've not had a chance to have the smoothies. And when I was telling Chance that I have to take about a 2-hour nap every day in the afternoon, just to kind of keep going since I had that spell in December. But he says, hey, wait till you start drinking these smoothies. You'll get so much energy because you're getting good vitamins. You're getting organic powder. You're getting a smoothie that is absolutely 100% organic. And then and also these packets, now when you open them, you can seal them back. Is that right, Chance?
Absolutely, yeah. Every one of our packages is packaged in something called Mylar, which basically creates a vacuum inside the bag. So they're storable for up to 20 years. But even once you open the pouches, you can just take a teaspoon out of each pouch, make your smoothie, reseal them, and they're still good for up to 6 months. That's what's amazing about Mylar, and it's really good quality Mylar as well. So, you can have the same beet powder, guys. By the way, beet powder is amazing for the circulatory system, right? For blood flow. If you go to our site, take some time when you look at the powders and read down below. Read all of the great information that each powder does for your body. It's just, we did our research. So please check it out. You'll learn a lot. And recipes are to come. They're coming very soon.
That's what I'm looking for, because what I'm hearing you say, folks, and just so you'll know, off the record, we're all here now, but we're all good here. But he's mixing. Him and his wife, they're taking some powder and mixing with different flavors and creating some smoothies. And he's going to come up with some recipes that's just going to blow your socks off, and you're going to get all that nutrition and all that flavor just bursting, and the energy that goes with it. I mean, we're talking about. So think about this, guys. Now, I'm not going to try to throw Healthy Choice under the bus. They got enough problems.